Hi, how you doing? So I'll be showing you how you can know if your system is infected with virus, malware, or something of that nature. Okay, so how will you know your system is infected? If you are using Windows 8, 8.1, Windows 10, Windows 11, you can make use of this step. But if you are using Windows 7, I think the step is a little bit different. And let me start with from Windows 8 upward. So how would you know? You go to Task Manager. So how you go to Task Manager? Yes, I'm using Windows 11. So right click on the Windows logo. You can see the Windows logo here. Okay, I've right click on it. Then I select Task Manager. Okay. Alright, so that is first step on how to access Task Manager. And another step is a shortcut. You make use of Windows button. Okay, you press Windows button and X together. X as xylon or xylophone. Yes, Windows 8, that is a shortcut. Then you select, you press T on the keyboard. Then it will pop out Task Manager for you. That is the second step. Another step, if you press Windows button, I press Windows button and I tap Task. You see, just Task Manager is out. Then click on it the first. You see, that is third step. So that is Task Manager. So how will you know if your system is having virus? It could be that let me say you plug in a flash drive onto your system. I noticed that this flash drive turned to something else. It's corrupted. Meanwhile, where the flashes was coming from, nothing was wrong with the flash. But on inserting it on your system, it all the files there became corrupted. A common this thing is it formed a shortcut, so it's going to hide all the stuff that is on the flash. So how you know if your system is affected, if it has some kind of viruses? So you come to startup. Okay, you come to startup. So this startup shows the things of the programs that start up with the system. Okay, so you check the name that is a program that you don't know about, that is strange. Okay, if you look at this list, this is NAS, I installed this is Cortana, is part of this HD, this thing, this HD audio background, Intel graphics, internet IDE, internet download manager, Microsoft, all these ones are known. Okay, down to the last, Xbox app services. Okay, so on checking your home, if you notice that there's a name that pop up that is strange. Okay, let's say that you do is that you Google that name that show. Yeah, here is, you see this part, this is name, the name of the programs, and here publisher. Okay, you also check, all these ones, Microsoft, this Wave Audio Limited, this Microsoft, this Retech Semiconductor, this Intel Core. You see all this, it is any day software, blah blah blah. So all these ones, of course, but if the one that you found is a strange name, Google the name, and most likely you find out that this is a virus. So once you spot a program that no, this is not a program that you install, this is a virus that is causing instability on my system. So you come here, you see here is enabled. So when you check the program, the suspicious program, you're going to see enabled. You right click, you see I right click on it. Okay, you select, like now let's say this IDM is for example this IDM is a suspicious program. I click on it, it has been highlighted. Then I right click, you see disabled. Okay, what you do is that you disable it. Okay, right now I've disabled it, and that is not all, because disabling has not removed the virus. That is first step. Another step is to right click again, then you open file location. So file location will take you to where the file is. Once you get to the file location, you shift delete it. Let me take shift delete. You see, are you sure you want to permanently delete this item? No, I'm not deleting IDM. Then you click yes.
After you must have shift deleted it. So this IDM, this IDM, I didn't delete it because this IDM is not a virus. Okay, so I'm not deleting it. So after you delete it, most likely that is not going to be the holy file. Okay, why delete the exact file? That is the .exe file, because it's the one that launched with the system and started messing up with your system. So there will be a parent folder. You understand? So you check as it is. You look at this is IDM manager. It is a parent folder. While all these things, okay, we have like 73 items. Yes, look at this place. Yeah, this bottom left. We have 73 items. So in this folder we have 73 items. And now you see this arrow here. This is up. So this one allows us to go a step backward. Yeah. So I'll click on it. So this IDM here, look at this IDM, the highlighted one here, is the parent folder. That is the IDM folder. Okay. So after you've gone back this way, you go to the parent folder like this way. You press this up. Let me go back. Okay, so that will be very clear. So after you've deleted this, that is the exact virus. Okay, the exe file, the one that launched with the system. You press this only once. Okay, because here this is just a file. You get, there's still a parent folder, because most likely the virus there will be a parent folder for it. Okay, so you go a step backward by pressing this only once, not twice, because if I press twice, it's going to come to this it's going to come to this local DC. All right, so once you a step backward, okay, the parent folder will automatically be highlighted as this one. Okay, let me, okay, no, back. So a step backward, okay, you see automatically the parent folder is being highlighted. So you just the same shift delete. You don't delete, shift delete. Shift delete is to permanently delete. You see, are you sure you want to permanently delete this folder? Okay, then you click yes. But since it's not virus, I'm not clicking yes. Okay, hope you grab yes. So you shift delete it and do that, and you do that to each and every suspected suspicious programs. But make sure sometimes the programs might not be a virus, but maybe like you've not heard of the name before. That is why it is important you Google the name. Okay, you search out the name. Take for example, let me see. Okay, we have let me see, what can I use? Let's say, okay, we have Snagit here. Maybe for example, we don't know what Snagit is, or why this way text meter corporation. You just go to Google and type Snagit. Okay, let me see. Okay, let's see, let me show you how to go about that. Okay, I want to connect to internet. I can easily on technologies. Good. Yeah, connect. Good. So now let's take for example, okay, this is I want to search Snagit, right? Let me launch browser. Good. So Snagit, enter. Okay. My internet seems to be poor this morning. Interrupted. Reload. Okay, you see, Snagit, the best screen capture software. You see, so if you Google it and something like this comes out, you don't get clearly it's not a virus. Yeah, clearly it's not a virus. If it is a virus, then you would definitely see something like this is a virus. So many people are complaining about the blah 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 blah. But Nicola, this is a capturing software. That's what you need to know about it. So that has cleared Snagit. That this Snag, though I don't know, maybe like this name is not familiar, you've not heard of it before. So that you've not heard the name of a software before doesn't mean that automatically it's a virus. To confirm your suspicion, you just have to Google it. Just type the name on Google. And you use the name, okay. And you can also use TextMate Corporation, but it's good for you to Google the name. There will be name here. All right. So Google it. And sometimes there will be a name, maybe Okay, they will be there will just be a name. Okay, so if you see a name and maybe like there's no clear name, it appears strange, you right click on it. Okay, you go to file location and try to see what is there. So what if what you found there doesn't make sense, and you try to Google, it's no information and it's not tied to anything important, you delete it. You should delete it. Go to the parent and delete it.
Remember, this is for if you're using Windows 8 upward. Okay, if you're using Windows 8 upward up to Windows 11. So that is how you attack. You get rid of virus from your system. All right. Okay, so that's how you go about that, and then after that you restart the system. So what about if you are using Windows 7? How will you go about that? Now on Windows 7, okay, if you right click on it, it will, I don't think you are going to see Task Manager if you right click on the Windows logo, but this is how to access Task Manager and the task Manager on Windows 7. Let me see, you can type Windows button and type msconfig. Let's see if it's going to bring it out. Yeah, system configuration. Good. I just type it and it's out. You click on it. That is first. Another tip is this. I've pressed down Windows button and R together. Yeah, a shortcut. This is a shortcut. If I msconfig, you just type msconfig. You see, msconfig, then press enter. It's going to bring the same dialog box. So on dialog box, you come to startups. Okay, because I'm using a higher version. It's reference that I'm being directed to go to open Task Manager. Okay, but if it is Windows 7, you go through the same step. Okay, that I've shown you. You are going to see the startup items, then you check, then you open file location and you delete. So the rest of the steps remain the same. The only difference between Windows 7 and recent Windows is how system configuration has been configured to be somewhat different. Okay, you look at this. For you to access the startup items, you have to go to Task Manager on Windows 8 upward. Though I'm using Windows 11, but if you are using Windows 7, you can access the startup items from system configuration. Okay, and that is that. Then you restart. Okay, so once you restart, yeah, the virus should be gone. But after you've restarted, you come back to Task Manager, come to startup item and see if the items that you've deleted, they are still there. Okay, most likely you can't find the items anymore. So if you have no items there on startup items, everything is clean. Okay, that shows that your system is now clean. But remember, configure your system in a way that it will not automatically open external device. This, for example, external device is infected and you plug into your system and your system automatically open it. The infected flash or external device might infect your system. So what you do in order to stop that, we press Windows button and type autoplay. Alright, you see autoplay. Then you click on autoplay settings. You see here, use autoplay for all media device. You see, as this one is, if I plug in flash on this system, it will automatically open the flash. Yeah, I want to demonstrate. I'm plugging in a flash. Yes, I plug in a flash now. It will, you see, yeah, automatically it opened up the flash. That is what autoplay does. So imagine if this flash is having virus, it will affect this. It will definitely affect the system. Okay, so in order to stop that from happening, now, as I've clicked it now it has been clicked. Okay, let me plug in flash again. Yeah, I plug in my flash. It will never open. You see, it will never open. Meanwhile, flash is there. Let me open folder, Windows E. Okay, this is good. You see, ULS trailer. Yeah, it's there. It will open. So it is important for you to make sure you put off such setting so that your system will not automatically open external device. Okay, so hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please give it a thumb up and subscribe. Don't forget to share. Thank you.